Hello. Welcome back to Coaster Island. Now, if you aren't familiar with this project or you aren't up to date with this little project that we've got going on here, I suggest you go watch episode 1, just see what it's all about, what we're doing, what the plans are for it, so you can get all up to date with everything. But with that being said, thank you everyone for the support and everything that has come from episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and there's plenty more to come. So for this episode, we are going to be building a little town square, a little entrance building that you walk off the bridge and into a information kiosk, some food and drinks area, just so there's obviously some I guess good eyesore to see when you first walk in, which is what you want when you're into a park. But before we do all that, we're going to be doing some decorating. Now you can probably see me try and build some sort of power line. It's got rope, so it doesn't have power, but it looks like it does. And there's a humongous amount of people in this area, but they will dissipate eventually. So that is the plan for this little area. We will be building out a town square. There'll be shops and food and drinks, and then also lots of detailing and things for them to do. There won't be any roller coaster building in this episode. That will be next episode, but this episode, yeah, we're building out this area just to make it look more, unique and appetizing, I guess, for the guests to come into the park, because we want lots of people in the park, so we have to, accommodate their needs with food and drink, souvenirs. We have an information desk, like I said, and everything there at the entrance there. So that'll be that green area there. We'll fill out all of that. We'll also have like a little cobblestone area where they can sit and enjoy some food of sorts. So that whole area just at the front there will be filled out. I originally did want to do like a natural path here, but it wasn't really connecting right, as you can clearly see. So we opt for not doing that, and we end up going with cobblestone instead. But the premise of this is that they walk through a little I guess a little side alley. We make it out of stone and wood, and have lots of things hanging across the path, and then we put in this little nook here some seating, which is very nice. They're able to come and sit down there and just enjoy. I'd say peace and quiet, but it's a very, very busy area, so there's probably not going to be much peace and quiet going on. And here I am, redoing the path because it just wasn't working out very well. The pathing system is still a little bit hit and miss in some areas. It doesn't really want to connect at some points, and then it does. So yeah, you just gotta bear with it and keep giving it some love, and eventually it'll work. So yeah, we got that whole area pathed out there, and now we're just starting to do the sort of outlines and shapes of the buildings that are going to be in this area. I like to do the outlines first, just so I can get a little bit of an idea of the style and everything, just because I don't actually go in with a plan per se of what the building's going to look like or anything like that. So I sort of just start building and go from there. So yeah, I just like to do sort of basic detailing and outline the shapes and everything of buildings, and then once I know that's all going to be looking like it is, then I go back and then do some more detailing and finish off a lot of stuff, because right now it does look a little bit ugly, I'll admit it. But within 10-15 minutes of the time lapse, it looks really good. So you can see me trying to hide the little burger. Look at all the people. There's so many people. I realistically shouldn't have put so much food and guest facilities right at the entrance, just so it gives the flock of people coming in some more space to come in, but I feel like I have a habit of doing that, just putting a lot of stuff at the entrance and not sort of spacing it out as I should, and it leaves you with the problem of having a lot of guests at the front just hogging in the entrance area. And after a while it does die down, because a lot of people do, I think, end up leaving the park, but that's just because I had their requirements stuck on, so I turned them off and they come racing back. But yeah, I feel like I need to get into the habit of not making the entrance so cluttered. But then again, it is a bridge, so it doesn't really mean it's... I don't really know. It's, yeah, but I need to work a little bit better on that, just to make it seem a little bit better, because yeah, there's a lot of people just huddling right there, and I don't like the look of it. So you can see me there, yeah, I placed a little custom toilet block there that looks very nice indeed. It is still like, that's still pirate theme, but I go through and make it more Western theme, because now you are aware, if you did watch the first video, you are aware that they brought out a new DLC pack, which is Western theme. So now it is out and in the game. So I go back and add some more Western detailing throughout the previous buildings, just to make it flow a little bit better, because now I'm starting to do some more Western theming on the other side of the, I guess, the entrance there, and make that more Western themed. But I do go throughout the other buildings and make it a little bit more, yeah, Western-like rather than Viking or pirate themed, if you will. But these are some of the new bits and bops from the Western DLC. We've got like wood walls, brick walls, we've got like lots of different roof shapes and everything like that. So you'll see that throughout the builds here. I am wanting to do like a big, obviously big building there. That little cutout there will be an information kiosk, and then the building on the right will be like a little salon. Yeah, salon. And they're able to go into the actual building itself and order some food. And I think that looks really nice in the end. So we have to, yeah, fill out this little building here, because it is a information desk, and it's sort of the first thing you see when you come into the park. It's just right there. So I wanted to make sure it's quite nicely detailed, and obviously with the Western themed, I go above and beyond with it and make it look real America, because they've now added American flags in it, because that is the pinnacle of Westernism theming. And also browns and oranges. And so yeah, what I did was just change everything to brown and orange, and then that's your theming done pretty much. They've added a nice little railing here, which I think works really nicely for this area. And then, as you saw from the cinematics at the start, putting detailing in throughout this area, and have lots of awnings and another little I guess picnic eatery area over the water there, which is very nice. But they've added a lot of new stuff in, and I really like it. I like what they've done with it. Hopefully soon they can add some more stuff in and keep going with it, but for now it's very nice. I think what they've done is good, and it's a free update as well, which makes it even better, because yeah, you don't have to pay for it. But yeah, I'm just here adding in a nice little wooden floor and decorating this little entrance building, so when you're lining up at the desk to get some information and pamphlets about everything, you have some things to look at. There's signages and yeah, lots of flags, and I put some signage on the wall as well, and I'll put some writing on it to make it look like there's information on it as well, like that little sign just there, you can write on it. So I might just, yeah, put like tickets or ticket sales or something like that on it, just to give it a little bit more detailing for when you're looking at it, because we will do, like I said, we will do a POV at the very end and throughout the park as well. So I wanted to make sure that there was lots of detailing for when we do that. we're adding in a nice little awning for this building here, which I think works really well. I do like how the green goes with the wood. I do like that style. And then I ended up using old train track bumpers as the roof for the awning there, just to make it look a little bit more run down and, you know, rustic and weathered, I guess you could say. Right now is going to be like 4 minutes of the worst time of my life to try and get this path to work. Like, all I wanted was this path to connect up to that path, okay? That's all I wanted. But no, this path was curved, and then the top path was also curved, and then they wouldn't connect off the curve, and that really frustrated me. So I think there needs to be like an inquiry, I think, about getting a curved path to connect to a flat path and then have a gradual curve off that path. Because right now that's flat right there, but I can't connect it to anything because it just wouldn't connect. And then when it did, it just wasn't working. So then I'm changing the settings, I'm going through everything to try and fix it. We end up fixing it, but I had to do a lot of terrain work in order to get it to work. I ended up just smoothing sort of everything out and then redoing the mountain a bit, and then that somewhat worked. We did get it in the end, but yeah, it's like 5 minutes of my life, or 5 minutes of your life that you'll never get back. That lots of these buildings you're able to actually go into and use, and there are like facilitated. So I wanted to, yeah, make it all working and look good. So you're able to walk in there. I added the door frame there. And then we added this veranda up here that we just put a normal path in. So we're putting some like tables and chairs out there. So like guests can like picnic up there, which makes it look very nice indeed. So once the end product is finished, you're able to see it all very nice indeed. And I think it looks really nice. We also add a nice little balcony on top of the window, the entrance there, so it looks like, I guess, the owner of the building just lives above the building and he's able to walk out there of a morning or of an evening or whatnot and see everything. But yes, we add some shops in, some vending machines, we decorate the hell out of it and make it look, yeah, like a nice little, I guess, nice little salon or like little bar and stuff like that. So we will do this throughout the park as well and make it like a lot of stuff interactive with the guests, because that's what I want. So with that being said, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you in the next episode. But yeah, I love this DLC. It looks so good. They've done a really good job, and they've added more lighting. Oh, chef's kiss, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will leave you with the real-time walkthrough.